learn to navigate in snow, and that's utilizing a tree branch as a cane using cane techniques, which are not working out.
Good day, everyone. My name's Anita, and this is Sightless Living. Now, about a month ago, I had a situation. Well, someone had a situation, and they brought it to me, and I helped them out. After I helped them, I was thinking, there may be other people in the same predicament. I said, let me bring it to the channel. So a young lady was trying to get my attention in the parking lot, and I didn't pay attention. Well, usually when I hear noise in the parking lot, I don't really worry about that because it has nothing to do with me. So I proceeded into the store, cleaned my basket, and started shopping. She caught up with us. Let's see. I think it was the dairy department. And she's like, I've been looking for you, and I've been running after you. Why? What's the problem? She saw my cane, which I had, my mobility cane, and she wanted to know where she could get one. I told her she can try her commission for the blind office, and she told me she contacted them, and they're working from home. No one's called her, and she needs a cane now. Her situation is she has a blind family member, and they went out in the yard and picked a tree limb and whittled it down for a cane. I went and got a branch outside. This is the best I could find, just to give the sighted folks an example of what I'm speaking about. Blind folks, it's a tree limb. It may be like an inch in diameter. I don't know how long it is because I didn't measure it. It's not that tall, but I just wanted to get something to give someone an idea. I was explaining to her, she told me they made it and their family members been walking around with it, and I was explaining how important it is to get a proper cane, especially since I had a short one and got a bad back from it because it was too short. I have a rasp here, just to give an example. It's like a wood rasp in a chisel kind of thing. I'm just gonna show what happens. I'm gonna pretend this rasp is the sidewalk, and as you're walking, well, you're not gonna walk this fast, you're gonna walk slow like this. But I have a piece of paper on my little tray here, and I'm just gonna do some shaving like I am on a sidewalk, and I'm shaving the wider end. And plus, it's going to get caught in sidewalk cracks and all kinds of things that the sidewalk has. It could even go down the sewer. I have a friend that dropped their cane down the sewer. They had to stand there till the police came to help them. So, just like that. I think I have some shavings here. The camera can aim in. We have some shavings here. And that's what's going to happen with the cane. The longer you walk around with it, the shorter it's going to get. So that's not really a safe situation. Okay, so if you like informational videos like this one, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So I was explaining that to the lady. I told her, while you're waiting for the commission to get back to you, you may want to try a blind organization. I know of one that has a free white cane program. It's available to people who reside in the United States, and that's the 50 contiguous states, Puerto Rico, and the District of Columbia. And the program is available to all children and adults who are blind or visually impaired and need a cane. And she was telling me how broke they are. They can hardly buy their groceries. They can't put out any money for a cane. And she's very disappointed that no one got back to her. I told her, been there, lived through that. You just gotta be patient, especially with the pandemic and the new strains that keep popping up everywhere. But we're not gonna get into that. I gave her some numbers I had. Hopefully she has gotten the contacts that she needs. If she is watching this video, I hope you made out okay. For those of you who may feel the same, I'm broke, I'm blind, I can't get a cane, I wanted to bring this to you that there is help for you. The name of the organization is the National Federation of the Blind, also known as NFB. They've had this cane program, and it's for blind children and adults who live in the United States to get a free white cane, no matter your ability to pay. They feel everyone who's blind or visually impaired should get a cane or have a cane regardless of their method of paying for one. So that's a great program. When I first went blind many moons ago, and I was in between whether I wanted to use a cane or not, and then when I wanted to use one, I too had to wait. And I eventually did go and order one from the NFB, and it came, and let me get it. It comes in a tube. It's free matter for the blind. Now, back in the day, I didn't know what I was doing, so I got this tall cane here. It's about 64 inches, I think. So let me pull that out. And this is very old. It took me about a week or two to get it. But in the meantime, my spouse ordered me a bunch of canes, so that's why I still have this. I don't know if it still comes like this. It's got a textured handle. It has a little cord. It's not elastic, just a regular cord. It's rigid. It's fiberglass. Now, I did have a short one back in the day that was a little taller than my short one that was given to me by my mobility instructor / counselor, and it broke. The little metal glide tip at the end here came off, and I did the same thing as the stick because I was out and about and I had nothing else to use, so I had no metal tip on the end, and I'm scraping the sidewalk, and the whole thing split. And by the time I got to my public transportation, it broke in half, and I was bending way down trying to see and feel my way. It was hilarious at the moment for other people, but it wasn't to me. And still it's not hilarious because people can actually go through that. This is what you'll get. You'll get a rigid fiberglass cane. It's all white and it has a metal glide tip at the end. And this is a good cane to start out with. Now, they say, because I've gotten a lot of questions on this, how tall should it be? They say that it should be at least 4 inches from your forehead. So you measure your height and do it like that. But if you're new, they told me when I was complaining about my short cane, they told me actually that's tall because I'm going to be a slow walker. And they had it like up to first it was down by my waist. I was like, that's ridiculous. Then it came up, and the next one was to my armpit. That was ridiculous. It wasn't even protecting like my neck, my chin. So then they said that the next one should be from your chin up to your nose. And that's still too short for me because you're running into branches and they're like smacking you in the face and whatnot, especially in the morning. It is cold and they are wet from the condensation overnight. You go swimming in the morning when you're trying to go to work and whatnot. So it wasn't a good situation. So I just wanted to tell you about this. I will put links down in the description box. You could go to your smartphone or your laptop or desktop and click on the links. You can print out the forms. You can fill out your application online, or you can mail it, print it out and mail it. PDFs, I have both forms on there for you. You can apply or request a cane every 6 months. And I think that's it. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out those links in the description box below. If you like informational videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, drop me a comment so I know you were there, or you could say hello. I like to speak to people. I read all my comments. Those of you who leave comments, thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. Stay well, stay safe. Bye.